Okay, I'm just going to quickly go through these forms and I'm going to send you to review. You do not have to sign the ones that I send you in the email with this link because I'm just sending them to you so that you can see them. And then when you tell me you're okay with them, then I'll send you the documents for electronic signatures. So this is a form that we have to share with our clients. Any client we talk to about real estate, and it just tells you about our services and what we do. And that's just a standard Texas form. The next form I'm going to show you is going to be the actual contract for the land. If it comes up. Well, hold on one second. Okay, here it is. This is the unimproved property contract. This is the legal description of the property. You're putting 15% down, which is this amount. You're financing this amount. And the total sales price is $65,000. We have to disclose that we're related, and also the listing agent is related to the seller. The 1% that you're going to give to the title company to put into your escrow account is $650. And I'll give you all that information later about who to make the check out to and all of that. This right here should say First American Title. And save. Okay, so I have on the title policy that any shortages from the survey will be amended to at the expense of you, which is only about 1% or 2% of the owner's title policy. So that would be like, I don't know, $6.50 to a little more. It's not a lot, but my broker recommends always to check this box because it protects you in the future if there were ever a discrepancy with boundaries or anything like that between like you and a neighbor or something. If their fence was on your property and it didn't show up on the survey because of a mistake or something. I'm asking for the survey to be complete within 10 days after we all sign this contract. This is going to protect you right here with the commercial versus residential aspect of it. So we put here that we want to use this property as residential. And if they provide something like the commitment or any other document that says we can't use it for residential, then we also have another out there within 15 days after they provide us that document. It is not, according to the agent, in the Property Owners Association. So we're going to go with that for now. But if after they do the research and they find out that it is, we can also, we can just amend the contract to change that. It is not located in the Texas Agricultural Development District. I don't know why that says uh-oh. I've never seen that before. Let me pause this and pick back up. Okay, so I marked 2 that says you accept the property as is provided you do the following things, and then we have see Exhibit A, which I'll show you that in a little bit. But just because it says you accept the property as is, you're still in your option period. You don't have to accept it as it is during that option period. Or if the seller doesn't do the things that are listed on Exhibit A. I put the closing date July 20th. I tried to do it far out to give us time. You're not asking for any closing costs to be paid by the seller. And then these are just check mark the documents that I'm going to go over that are included. Your option fee is standard $10 a day. So you're doing 30 days, so it's going to be $300, but this gets credited to you at closing if you close. If you don't close, that seller, he's going to cash your check as soon as he gets it. So you will not get that money back. And that's just agent information. Okay, the next document. Hold on. This is the Environmental Assessment Threatened or Endangered Species and Wetland Addendum, stating that you can test for the following things: do the environmental assessment, or these two things probably don't apply, but I marked them anyways, and it just states that you can do that within the 30 days. And that one is a really short form. So this is the third-party financing addendum, which is required if you're financing anything. It shows the amount that you're financing it for, the number of years you're financing it for. This was straight off of the pre-approval, that for the first 6 years it'll be fixed, and then I got that off of the pre-approval from Tyler. You have 21 days to get approved. And remember I told you about the appraisal, the protection for the appraisal? That's also in this form. This is the form that would protect you. This is required if the property is in a water district, which this one is in the Spanish Cove water district, and it's required anytime the property is in a water district in our area. It's something that our HAR association requires. Okay, now I'm going to show you Exhibit A. Let me save that one. Okay, Exhibit A. Okay. So I put the seller, and remember these are the things that we're asking him to do. So I said the seller will provide any documentation regarding the removal of pipeline, compressor, storage tanks, and any other debris pertaining to the compressor station or other pipeline operation on the property. Seller will clear and remove all debris, including but not limited to concrete objects, large debris pile, metal, slabs of concrete, pipes, fitting, flanges, and any other debris from property above the surface. So that would be things on the ground. And then I posted the photos. And then I wrote, seller will clear and properly remove all pipeline debris from the property that is underground, including but not limited to storage, holding tanks, pipelines, etc., in accordance with standards set by the Texas Railroad Commission or any other state, local, or national entities regarding proper and adequate cleanup, and provide detailed documentation showing what was removed and the company that performed the removal. Just so it's not Joe Blow down the street who decides to come and play with his tractors and his bulldozers and dig stuff up. Seller will provide any documentation regarding EPA violations or notices regarding the operations on the property. Actually, I'm going to change this regarding any... No, that's okay. So that's just kind of in regards to what the neighbor said about the EPA violation, which I did search and I didn't find anything. So I don't know what to think about that. But I'm going to send this to you, like I said, through email for you to just read through yourself and look at. And then when you tell me it's okay, I'll send you the link for signatures, and it's going to look like this. I'm going to show you. Watch me not find one. Okay, it's going to have that logo. It'll look like that, and it'll have a blue hand. So just let me know if you have any questions or if you see anything that you think you want to add or change after you get a chance to look over it, and I will definitely do that.